Hello everyone and welcome back to MixBuzz TV mixing and mastering tutorials on YouTube. If you've seen the unpacking and overview video of the two microphones Lewitt kindly sent to us, you knew we were going to test them on different instruments and situations. While this is not exactly the first suggested application nor the most flattering for this mic, we decided to test the LCT550 as a mono drum mic, a pretty taxing task for any microphone. The LCT550, a large diaphragm Fet Condenser microphone, is the world's quietest microphone with its incredible 0 dB of self-noise. And I can tell you right away, they're not kidding. As soon as you plug it in, it's pretty impressive how quiet this mic is. And while this application doesn't require a mic to be super quiet to perform well, I can tell you it does make a difference, and for the better. You can't really understand how such quiet mic makes you feel until you try it yourself. I imagine what a massive difference it makes in critical recordings of quiet sources like whispering vocals and acoustic instruments like strings or acoustic guitars. And as silly as it sounds to be impressed by how quiet a microphone is, I am. And I would have never imagined I could be. But let's get to our test. We tried the LCT550 as a mono mic for this drum kit. We tested 3 positions: over the shoulder of the drummer, my favorite for mono drum recording, front of the kit, and last as a mono room mic. This is not a scientific test. We didn't have a boutique drum kit, just a regular kit. In one of the 3 live rooms of my studio, this one in particular is the least reflective of the bunch because I wanted the room to affect the tone of the mic as little as possible. And boy, this microphone sounds nice. The best way to describe it is extremely balanced but flattering, if that makes sense. It's faithful to the source, and its response to the transients is as fast as it gets, but it's never harsh. Not even with bashing cymbals, which is astounding. Its sounds is incredibly elegant, and the top end and mids just so well balanced. It has a very linear response, and it handles in this case, pretty loud material so well, but with absolutely no trace of distortion whatsoever. I imagine it to be exceptional on vocals, especially with females when they get loud and microphones do have a hard time. I can tell this one will handle that like a boss. And we will try it on vocals soon. When listening to these raw recordings, pay attention to how deep and detailed this mic is without being not even remotely harsh or piercing. And after listening to the raw tracks, I'll show you how well this mic takes EQ, which is a whole nother story. This microphone has the regular feature like low cut filter, 80 and 160 Hz, and the -10 and -20 pad, but one cool feature is the auto pad. So you can leave the microphone at 0 dB with no padding at all, but if the source gets too loud, the microphone will switch itself to -6 or -12, whatever the case is, so it will never distort, it will never clip. Of course, you can enable or disable this auto anti-clipping function, but let's hear the clips. So you've heard how extremely well balanced this mic is and how sweet are the mid and high frequencies. It handles transients so well and it's never harsh despite being so close to the cymbals. The details is able to capture are on par with the best small condenser microphones, but it has the bigness of a large condenser mic. We'll hear this mic on different, more suitable application in the future like vocals and acoustic instruments. But right now I just want to quickly show you how extremely well this mic can take EQ. We'll squeeze the room mic position file with some of my favorite compressor plugins to see how it takes that as well. And lastly, we'll add a stereo reverb just to show you that you could add a simple closed kick mic and actually be more than happy recording a full drum kit with just 2 mics. Here we go. So this is shoulder position, raw. I'm adding a hefty amount of high end. Listen to the hi-hat, how it comes to life and is never harsh. The way he actually takes so much boosting in the high shelf is impressive. Without, let's try another EQ. A more broad shelf. The detail on the toms is incredible. And we are 12 dB boost. So just a quick example to show you that this mic really can take EQ like nothing else. It's pretty impressive. And just to have some fun, we have the mono room position file here, and let's try to squeeze that with 1176. This is what I like. When I squeeze a room mic, the cymbals always take over everything, but not in this case. And I got no EQ, no anything going on. Even from that far position, it just has so much detail. Is incredible. This is how big the kick is. And last quick test I wanna show you is to add a stereo reverb to our shoulder position file here. With let's add a little bit of EQ. And here's without. Mono. Reverb. So really, you could add just a close microphone on the kick drum, and you would be good to go with this. Let's change reverb. So this is the video. This was just a quick test, the first test that we did with the Lewitt LCT550 FET condenser mic. I gotta say it, I had high expectation for this mic and it did impress me a lot. I really like this mic for this task, which is not even something is advertised as a first application. So it's pretty impressive. I honestly like this microphone a lot, and I can't wait to try it on vocals and other stuff. So this is it for today. If you liked the video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.